Service sector. Question 1. Consider the following statements regarding the insurance sector. 1. Domestic systemically important insurers, DSIs, are identified on an annual basis by Reserve Bank of India. 2. DSIs whose distress or failure would cause a significant dislocation in the domestic financial system are not subjected to any additional regulatory measures. 3. Two of the parameters for identification of DSIs are size of operations in terms of total revenue and global activities across more than one jurisdiction. Which of the statements given above are incorrect? A. 1 and 2 only. B. 3 only. C. 1 and 3 only. D. 1, 2 and 3. Question 2. Consider the following statements regarding Purchasing Managers Index, PMI. 1. PMI is a private sector survey released at the start of every month and is calculated separately for the manufacturing and services sectors, and then a composite index is constructed. 2. A score above 50 denotes contraction while 1 below 50 signifies expansion. Which of the statements given above are correct? A. 1 only. B. 2 only. C. Both 1 and 2. D. Neither 1 nor 2. Question 3. Consider the following statements regarding the Revamped Distribution Sector Scheme, RDSS, for DISCOMs. 1. It was launched to specifically overcome the operational deficiencies and financial constraints of the state-owned DISCOMs and private sector DISCOMs. 2. It is an umbrella program merging all the existing power sector reforms schemes to increase efficiency. 3. Power Finance Corporation is the sole nodal agency for the implementation of this program. Which of the statements given above are correct? A. 1 only. B. 2 only. C. 1 and 3 only. D. All of the above. Question 4. Consider the following statements regarding Chip to Startup, C2S, program. 1. Under this program, the central government aims to train engineers in very large-scale integration, VLSI, and embedded system design areas. 2. The nodal agency for implementation of C2S program is National Informatics Center, NIC, under Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. Which of the statements given above are correct? A. 1 only. B. 2 only. C. Both 1 and 2. D. Neither 1 nor 2. Question 5. What are the benefits of direct benefit transfer, DBT, in an economy? 1. Promotes accountability in subsidy distribution. 2. Increases pilferage in the distribution of money and reduces the misuse of public funds. 3. Increasing transparency through eliminating ghost beneficiaries. 4. Save time and cost by increasing intermediaries. Which of the options given above are incorrect? A. 3 only. B. 2 and 4 only. C. 1, 2 and 4 only. D. 1 and 3 only. Question 6. Which of the following statements are correct with respect to masala bonds? 1. Masala bonds are foreign currency denominated bonds issued inside India by foreign entities to raise money in foreign currency from local investors. 2. The first masala bond was issued in 2014 by International Finance Corporation, IFC, for the infrastructure projects in India. 3. These bonds can only be issued to a resident of such a country which is a member of the Financial Action Task Force, FATF. Select the correct answer using the codes given below. A. 1 and 2 only. B. 3 only. C. 2 and 3 only. D. 1, 2 and 3. Question 7. Which of the following statement are incorrect with respect to the crowding out effect? A. It refers to a situation of high government expenditure supported by high borrowing causing a decrease in private expenditure. B. It refers to a situation when an increase in government spending investment leads to an expansion of economic activity, real GDP, which in turn incentivizes private sector firms to raise their own levels of capital investment and employment. C. A high magnitude of the crowding out effect may even lead to lesser income in the economy. D. Increased interest rate and reduced availability of funds increases crowding out effect. Question 8. Consider the following statements regarding Green Fins Hub. 1. The United Nations Environmental Programme, UNEP, along with UK-based charity ReefWorld Foundation has launched the Green Fins Hub. 2. Green Fins is a conservation management strategy that offers the only environmental criteria for maritime tourism that are internationally recognized. Which of the statements given above are incorrect? A. 1 only. B. 2 only. C. Both 1 and 2. D. Neither 1 nor 2. Question 9. Consider the following statements regarding Invest India. 1. Invest India was formed in 2009 under Section 25 of the Companies Act 1956 for promotion of foreign investment to build capacity as well as bring in global best practices in investment targeting, promotion and facilitation areas. 2. The current shareholding pattern of Invest India is 51% of industry associations and the remaining 49% of private sector. 3. Invest India shall also be a facilitator and partner offering hand-holding services to the investors to keep them to speedily fructify their investment plans. Which of the statements given above are correct? A. 1 and 2 only. B. 2 and 3 only. C. 1 and 3 only. D. 1, 2 and 3.